Hi, everybody. How's it going? It's great to see everybody here. There's 57 people here already. Whoop, whoop. Yay. How's it going? I got to get down to there we go. Hi, you guys. Hello, hello. Well, I'll clarify that a little bit. I could see we had a whole, I wasn't really clear in my video today, which I totally apologize. But we're going to go with the flow like we usually do. So I'll talk in like 5 minutes. My hope was tonight. I'll just tell you what my hope was, so you can start thinking about it. But again, we do have a whole list of questions that people had written in the video, and then if you've already started putting questions in here, those have been captured. So no worries. Okay. We usually do some personal questions at the end, and which is totally fine. We usually take subscribers, people in the spirit circle, their questions first. And then we just go from there. We're kind of chill about it. So you guys see my yes and no tonight. So what I was really hoping to do, and I think I just got my head wrapped around this. The primary question is what I'm trying to, we're all feeling like so many things right now, aren't we? There's just so much going on and all the energy. It's just so much, right? So I thought, what if we asked questions about the soul contract of this experience? That's kind of like what I was thinking about with the why. It's like, what is the soul contract of this experience? Because I do think there are soul contracts that we as a collective have come up with. Okay. And so that's kind of where I wanted our headspace to be, because we are so right now getting ingrained in the what, which is you know, all the what that's going on and the how they plan to do things, that we're getting very inundated with those things right now, that I thought if we could go big picture, it might help each of us spiritually kind of stay centered, is kind of what my original thought was. Okay. So with that said, how do you guys feel about that? Go in that direction tonight. Because it's really about what's going to make us feel better at the end of the night. And I don't want to contribute. I'm very sensitive right now about not contributing to additional stress. And I just want to be really careful about that, you know? Yeah, for sure, Michelle. Yeah, the 6th race. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yep, exactly. That's kind of what Woodpile Witch, that's why we have to beam our light. They have prepared us for this. I think we're here for this reason. So, that's just, I see we got a new member. Yay! Welcome, Lorianne. That's awesome. Speaking of which, okay, so we're going to get started and I'll clarify that again. Okay. But in the meantime, if you heard what I just said and you start having questions, go ahead and put them in, and my sister-in-law will start capturing them. Okay. So, just a quick note, the last time we went, can you guys believe that it was only 2 days ago that we were live with Martin Luther King? I mean, that seems like forever ago, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, it just seems like so long ago. Um, so much has happened in the last 2 days, hasn't it? It's exhausting. So, the last time we were live, like a week ago Wednesday, we had a whole bunch of people who gifted memberships, which was so nice. Thank you so much for those folks who did that. If that happens, and again, that's totally up to folks if anybody's interested in gifting memberships, but I just want to let people know how it works, especially for those who want to accept a membership gift. Okay. So let me just pull up something really quick. Okay. So So you can, so I'm reading a little bit of directions here. You can either opt in ahead of time. And again, this is assuming if anyone, and it's, I don't mean to make the assumption that people will gift tonight, but in case they do, this way it will help people understand how this works. So you can opt in ahead of time by going to any of our Ask the Spirit Guide videos, which you don't have to leave now and go do that. You click join and that three little dot menu, okay, will show up and you can choose gift settings. Okay, so that's ahead of time. I guess maybe we shouldn't be talking about the ahead of time. So in the live now, you can click on that little gift icon at the top of the chat box and choose allow gift. So if that happens at the whoop, am I live? Okay. I had two screens open. There we go. Yeah. So anyways, you can go up to the top of there's a little icon. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you for showing us how this is going to work. Besotten with Cotton. Oh, that's a great name. Besotten with Cotton. Thank you so much. So just gifted somebody a gift, a membership. Okay. Now YouTube does assign those to we don't get to choose who gets that, but so you need to go up, see the little gift icon. If you're not in the spirit circle and you want to accept the gift, you just go up there and click accept gift. Okay. And then you'll be randomly assigned. Okay. So that's kind of how that works. Thank you so much for at least that was amazing that you demonstrated how that's going to work. So, okay. All right. So so Susie, we do have Susie Q, we have a whole bunch of questions that were on the list. What I'm going to ask is we're going to try to, and I apologize in my video that maybe I wasn't very clear because now I just got much more clear here. I'm hoping that, I went to the Mystic channel. Is he live? Oh, really? I'm hoping that we can talk a little bit about, and again, you guys can ask whatever you want, really. Okay. But I was thinking if we could talk about kind of like, why is this happening? Why do we have to go through this as a collective? The soul contract of this experience is kind of what I was thinking. Again, to help us all focus and stay centered rather than getting into the weeds, because we are so into the weeds now. Would everybody agree with me that we're in the weeds? Either give me a thumbs up, like do the little thumbs up or the thumbs down. I just don't have a sense or a heart or something. Like, are we way into the weeds of this thing now? Right? So I saw so I see some thumbs up. I see hearts going. Okay. So we're really into the weeds, right? And we've been in the weeds for quite a while, right? And so when I get to, weeds, totally deep in the weeds. Yep. You're feeling 50-50. Okay. Yep. Shit. Yeah. My shit shields. The shit shields are up, guys. If you've not seen the shit shields, if you're in the spirit circle, get your shit shields. There are some that don't actually have words on it. So that's amazing. Whoever said that last time in the live, we need to give you credit. So put your hand up somehow. If you notice, put the person up at the top so I can give that person credit. Oh, right. Exactly. Edward, Dana, it's Somatic Money's message today. Exactly. Okay. She is not in the weeds. She is helping us stay big picture. Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. And a lot of the questions that people have asked under the video and maybe already asked so far are very weedy, which is fine. I totally get it. Okay. But I was hoping that, Simply Venus, Anne. Thank you so much. Was that your Simply Venus, Anne? Thank you so much for the shit shield comment. Obviously, we're having a lot of fun with it. So amazing. Give hearts, you guys, to Simply Venus dash Anne for such a good idea about the shit shields. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Ew. You know who says that? Okay, we're taking that word back. We're taking that word back, or that phrase. Okay, so so why don't we start asking questions? Let's just start. What questions might you have? Oh, thank you so much, Florida King. Thank you so much. And 2 memberships. Thanks, you guys. That's amazing. So go up and accept those memberships, you guys. Okay, so what's wrong with the weeds? Right. The weeds are fine, except that we lose sight. Sometimes we lose sight of what is going on. And it causes anxiety. The weeds can cause a lot of anxiety, right? And so for me anyways, and I'm not, so when I stay big picture, when I at least get perspective, when I keep my faith, right? That there's more going on here that's going to be really helpful for us, for humanity. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Okay. So let's see if you guys have any questions. Let's start with those questions and then we can go to the weeds. Okay. Since I wasn't extremely clear about it last time. So I'm going to go in and just see if if we don't have any questions yet regarding big picture, then we of course can start with the weeds, but I'll just give a couple minutes to folks pardoned. Yeah, absolutely. So somebody had written, can we give love to the police at the Capitol that are dealing with folks who were pardoned? Yes, big hugs, big hearts, you guys, for that, please. Let's send a lot of love to the police at the Capitol as if they didn't matter, right? That was an awful, awful experience they had. And now, which is really interesting, did you guys notice that I don't have the full details on this, but I guess, uh, I'm gonna talk about this in general. I don't have the full details, but, the Association for Sheriffs or something who backed 45 are now denouncing him because of that. So, yeah, so that's a good thing. They're denouncing him. Aw. Aw, Linda, I'm so sorry. Aw, Linda. Can you guys send I know this is so hard. So Linda's in our chat. Hi, Linda. Can you guys send lots of love to her too? She recently lost her grown son and 2 cats. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yep. Does my contract say I have to go through so much grief? I know, right? Right? Absolutely. I am going to start with that question, just because I caught it. I do believe that when I catch things, that is kind of what I'm meant to catch. So it's not that I'm ignoring anybody else's questions, but I'm going to start there as my sister starts to collect. Lob and my sister start to collect the questions about the soul contract. Okay. So I'm going to say my little prayer. So if you're new here, a good place to start on the channel is my Start Here playlist. That kind of goes over kind of what I'm doing here. So I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides and guardians, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect this channel so it's only of the light. Amen. Okay. So, real quick, I just want to say hello to you guys. I don't think I've talked to them today. Have I talked to them today? I've done 3 videos, but I can't remember no, I don't think so. Okay, hello. So just a reminder for the audience, for anyone who's new here, especially, this is yes. You can see my little yes sign up there, and this is no. It's a little different than you'll see other people who do dowsing rods. My spirit guides just communicate this way. Yes and no. It's pretty quick rather than a lot of times some people will go this way and go this way. So it's just the way it's been since day one for me. I don't know why, to be honest. So, okay. So Linda, let's see if we can give you a little relief, Linda. I know that's got to be so hard. Um, so hey, you guys, talking to my spirit guides. Can you please call in Linda's son, Linda Stewart? Nice. Is he here? Nice. Can you please, Linda wants to make sure that you're okay and that you're together with the 2 cats. Are you guys okay? Aw, nice. Can you please give her a big hug? And everybody else can feel this hug too. So Linda's grown son is giving her a hug right now, and her 2 kitties, and everybody else, because this is basically a hug from spirit. So we'll take that hug because we could all use it, right, guys? I hope that feels good, Linda. I'm so sorry you're going through that. It's so hard. I know there's a lot of people who, all of us, I unfortunately deal with grief, you know. It's awful. It's awful. Why? Why do we choose that? Yeah, look at he's giving pulsating hugs. Big ones too. That's awesome. That's awesome. It always surprises me when they start doing that. Aw, thank you. Thank you. All right. Nice. Nice. They're bringing it in. They're bringing it in. All right. Well, Linda, I hope you felt that love. I know that I'm sure you have a ton of other questions. Um, we will do we still have a soul contract thing to do. Of quite people had questions about soul concept contracts in general, because we've done 2, I think, episodes of soul contracts with Donald or 45. And so notice how I'm not calling him 47. I'm going to continue calling him 45. So, anyways, we will get to soul contracts in general. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start some questions here. I can't see the chat anymore. So, just so you know, but every once in a while I'll move my little piece of paper. So I love seeing all those little hearts and stuff. And if you guys, because we're live, if you could give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying this, that would just help our channel out. It'd be amazing. Okay, so let's see. And thank you for all the love for the Capitol Police. It's just, everything is just unbelievable, isn't it, you guys? The weeds are unbelievable. The weeds need to be chopped. The weeds need to be, we need to get that round off, the round off spray, spray all the weeds. It's just a lot of weeds. Okay, so again, we're talking about kind of the soul contract of this experience we're going through collectively. So I will ask my guides, hey, you guys. So will you call in the collective and maybe the collective of all human beings on earth right now? And anybody else, um, anyone else in the spirit realm that you feel would be appropriate for helping answer these questions? Because we're having a hard time right now. We're having a hard time, and we want answers. We would like some perspective, please. That's what we're looking for, some perspective. Okay. And so are you comfortable answering these questions that are on the list right now? Okay. They said yes. Is it in our best interest to know these things? Okay. Is it safe to assume that you will not answer if it's not in our best interest? Yes. Okay. Can you please show us a no response? Okay. See, they switched real fast. So that's no. Okay. I know my sheets are not in like the best position, but I can't put it much lower because the fireplace. All right. Okay, so let's see. Are we in the birthing pains of a better America? Is what we want to know. Great first question. Okay, so yes. So we're in the birthing pains, you guys. So basically, we're in labor right now. That's a great question. Yes, we are. Is this ultimately going to lead to a better world? Yes. Okay. I will ask follow-up questions as I think on them. Is this How long is this birthing How long are the pains gonna last? Um, are we going to be going through should we be prepared to experience birthing pains for the entire year of 2025? No. Okay, well, that's good. We be prepared to experience birthing pains for a better America, a better world for the next 2 months? Okay. Yes. Okay. What, less than 2 months? No. Okay, more than 2 months? No. Okay. So for about 2 months, we will be experiencing some we're basically gonna be in labor? What a great analogy. Okay, so yes. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're gonna hang in there together, you guys. Loosen up. All right. Is this oh, thank you. I'm just watching my sister's reorganizing some things. Is this current 45 experience something that we all agree to right now? Yes. Did all the souls that came that are on earth right now, all the souls, did we were we excited to go through this experience? Oh, yay. Yes, we were. Okay. Um, did we know it was going to be hard? Yes. Okay. Could we have chosen a different path? Okay. Oh, no. Okay. That's a great question. So, if this so we're considering this the is this the soul contract of the experience basically? Is there such a thing as a soul contract of like the collective to go through this experience? So yes. Uh so could we have avoided this particular outcome right now? Okay, I guess that wasn't a good question. So they weren't answering that. Is there anything we could have done in the last year to have avoided this outcome? Okay, so the answer is yes. Okay, well, that goes down a whole rabbit hole, so I'm not sure that's gonna be helpful for you guys, but maybe it will. Maybe it'll spark some other questions, okay? Will the current okay, they're going, "Yes, it'll spark some other questions." Okay, alright. Will the current political climate actually be a good thing for humanity in the long run? Yes. Is there a chance that this current political climate could be a bad thing for humanity in the long run? I'm taking a risk and asking it because I don't know the answers. No. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Was the reason my son, myself, and other people around us in Western Australia woke up extremely tired yesterday morning due to energy from intense solar flares? What? Yes. If yes, is this part of the process of awakening? Wow. Okay. Yes. Yes. I was just reading the next question. Yes. Okay. Do you consider so I've been talking about us trying to stay out of the weeds. I'm talking to my SGs. Trying to stay out of the weeds. Oh, you guys look how many thumbs up we have right now. Hi, mom. Do you guys see it? It's 333 on my end. Oh my god. Oh, it just went to 334. I just saw it. Hi, mama. Okay, so I've been talking about us being in the weeds with all the details and all the gross information we're getting fed right now. Basically, are would you consider the MAGAs the weeds? Oh wow. So I guess so. Would you consider the Dems the weeds? Oh, right back at us. Yes. Okay. So we're all contributing to the weeds then, basically. Ah, okay. See, this is a bias channel. I'm gonna ask both sides. So, yes, okay. We're all collectively contributing to the weeds. Is that correct? Okay, yes. Big swing on that, you guys. We're all contributing to the weeds. Will the collective vibe get better after January 2025? No. Will it get better after February 2025? Okay. So it'll be like the 2-month period, basically? Yes. So the one thing I know Edward said that if once you guys don't leave the live now to go watch it, but go watch Dana on I mention her all the time because right now her and I are I'm just jiving with her. Um, she is the magic of somatic money. She explained, I think I talked about this in a video today, but she explained that her guides let her see. They kind of peeled, they said, "Hey, Dana, you wanna see what it looks like right now, the current energy around the over the United States?" And they peeled back, and so she could see that it was just so chaotic because everybody was, like, getting their faith and losing their faith and gaining faith and losing faith, and it was just everybody was so in the weeds, like, trying to figure out, "Do I believe this stuff or, what's going on?" So, very fascinating, very fascinating. So, big picture, you guys, that is big picture stuff. So, it is definitely a collective vibe. It's definitely a collective vibe. Okay, will it help if we energetically command or ask that the veil be lifted? What? Yes, absolutely. Is it important? I'm not quite sure what we mean by the veil be lifted, but if you guys know what it means, that's fine. They obviously know what it means because they said yes. So, is it important for us to ask what we want for what we Yes. Is it okay for us to state in general terms, please support us for our collective good? Yes. So that's one way to do it is just say, please, please give us as much support as you possibly can. We'll accept any support, any and all support that would be for the highest good of all humanity or something. That's what I like to do. That's just my personal preference because it just keeps I don't wanna get in the way, like, if there's a soul contract for this experience, I don't wanna get in the way of it. Do you know what I mean? Because 'Cause I'd like to see it play out. I mean, we're already in it, we might as well keep going and play it out, you know? So that's just my thoughts, those are just my thoughts, you guys can share your own thoughts because 'cause we're all gonna have different opinions on that. Alright, will the United States be broken up into smaller units with their own separate governing bodies? So we're already sort of already like that. Let me just restate that. Since we're already in different states with governing bodies, right? Okay. So, but I think I might understand what you're saying. Is there a chance that the United States will break up like and have two like there might be an America and a United States? No. Okay. So that is not on the current timeline. Is that on the current timeline that we would break up into multiple United States type of thing? No. Okay. It's a great question though. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Any other general ones? Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to go on. Um Were psychics okay, so there's a lot of people, like, doing the kind of work I'm doing. There's mediums that can hear directly, clairvoyant. There's tarot readers who get messages. So were psychics given a lot of positive outcome visions just to get us to keep our hope and vibration high? No. Okay. It's interesting because I'm starting to learn more about this myself as we go forward. And I think others are learning too. Um, it's funny because I realized today, okay, so some mediums were given information that 45 would win the election, correct? Yes, and some mediums were given from their spirit guides that 45 would not win the election. Is that correct? Yes. Is that because both are true? Okay, they're not answering that, so I didn't ask that correctly. I just get the sense that there's all everything we've been asking, it's all accurate. Okay, yes. Okay. So meaning if stuff changes, if anything's going to change in the next 2 months, maybe we were all right. Maybe he did win initially and then he didn't win initially, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's just interesting. It's just interesting to kind of play with these ideas. This is, of course, for entertainment purposes only. I feel like such a dork saying that, but I do think it is for entertaining. I always say it. We are entertaining new ideas, right, you guys? That's all we're really doing. And trying to just feel better about this whole situation. Okay, so I really do like that. So let me just ask one more time. Were psychics given a lot? Were we given? So, okay, let's just talk about myself. So you have told me that 45 did not win the election. Is that correct? Yes. Did you tell me that because you wanted anyone who was going to visit my channel to keep hope and high vibration? No. Okay. So that wasn't the reason. Okay. Is the reason because what you said is true? Okay. Yes. So there's more going on than meets the eye, basically. Okay. Okay. We will unpack this as we go on. There's no doubt about it. Every time I get an aha, you know me, I'm going to pop on video and I'm going to talk about it. So, um, yeah, it's kind of interesting, isn't it, you guys? It's very interesting. Okay, will the chaos being caused by this presidency make the majority of folks that voted for 45 realize what a mistake voting for him was? Yes, huge swing. That is my sense. Okay, so I'll just add, is that the soul contract? Like this needed to happen this way because the wake up needed to happen more on that end? Yes. Okay. Okay. That was my sense a week at once I stopped crying after the election, then it was my sense. I did a video like a week later and I was like, "Oh, maybe this is why it had to happen." Because I think would there be a lot more chaos right now if Harris would have won initially? Wide swing. So would we be experiencing much more stress than we are right now? Well, at least us. Yeah, collectively. Yes, collectively we would be experiencing much more stress if Harris would have won, like if it was called for Harris to win on November 5th, 2024. Yes. Okay. That is my sense too. And so even though it doesn't feel like it right now, this is a better the way we're going through this right now, they're just totally swinging yes, because they know what I'm gonna ask. So the way we're going through this right now is actually better for humanity than if Harris would have won. Yes. Okay. Are you still saying, and I'm just gonna ask you guys, I can't control what they're telling me. I can't control it. And so we're all just gonna use our own judgment, right? And it's just interesting. So are you saying that that Harris did win on November 5th, 2024? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can we please ask to protect and send love to, yes, we can. Absolutely. The SGs. Let's start, you guys. So everybody, if you could do some hearts, please. Can we please, thank you, Simply Positive Me. Can we please ask to protect and send love to the undocumented in the United States and probably around the world because who knows how this is going to trickle down at this point. So let's send out lots of love. Do we need to be overly do we need to be worried for those who are undocumented right now in the United States? Okay. So they're saying no. So do they okay, so maybe we don't need to be worried, but do they need to be worried? No. Okay. Okay. I hope that's we're just going to keep that. We're going to keep it in the light and just take that with a grain of salt. But they're saying we don't need to be worried, but we still we would like to our intent, at least my intention and Simply Positive Me, thank you for bringing this up. Our intention is that you support and protect with your, Archangel Michael. Can you wrap your big white bubbles around all undocumented folks in the United States, please? Can you do that for us? Okay, cool. All right. Done. Love it. All right. See, this is I wanted you guys to leave tonight. I wanted to come on here and I wanted you to leave feeling good. I wanted you to leave feeling inspired like we did with Martin Luther King the other day. So that was really important to me. So I hope this is helping because that's, you know, you can go anywhere and come and watch stuff and feel like crap afterwards. I would rather, not I would rather you felt good when you came here. That's just because we can go anywhere and, get that experience. So, and we, sometimes we do have to ask the hard questions and the interesting questions. It's very sensitive right now. So I'm just wanting to be responsible about it. All right. Okay, so is it true, because I know some people have said these kind of things, but is it true that something big will happen that will be damaging to 45? Okay, huge swing on that. Okay. Damaging to him in terms of losing the presidency? Ah, I'm hesitant to ask. Yes. Okay. Can we expect that in the next 2 months? Yes. Okay. I'm a little hesitant. I'm always a little hesitant to do timing. So I know, Patricia, you asked in the next few days. So I'm always a little hesitant to do timing because what I don't want to do is contribute again. We want to keep the love and the light going, right? So if we have these expectations that something's going to happen in the next few days and then it doesn't, then, we get disappointed. And then, but you know how stuff shifts and things are moving so fast right now. So is that good enough for us to know that information, you guys? Okay. All right. Well, I'm telling my SGs right now, you guys, if something doesn't happen and change, you're going to have some explaining to do. Okay. In 2 months, you'll have some explaining to do. All right. Thank you. Yes, they will have some explaining to do. All right. This is weird because I'm just having a conversation with myself because I can't see the chat. So, I mean, I could see the chat, but I'm trying to stay focused on the questions. Okay. So let's see. So, is there a way for our country to finally deal with racism that we didn't take care of in the past? Yes. Is that part of this soul contract of this experience? Yes. Okay. Is this experience that we're having right now going to shed light? Well, it already has, hasn't it, you guys? Is it the light is really shining on where the racism in this country is? It's really interesting because they're answering yes, but the energy behind the whole thing is really soft. So I don't know why that is. You know how sometimes I say, "Oh, big swing," you know? So is there more to this story besides just racism? Is that why? Okay. Yes. Okay. But it still is helping us going to heal from racism in this country? Yes. And it really the weeds look like we're going backwards, doesn't it, you guys? Big time. Yep, yep, wide swing, yes. Okay, okay. Is that by them reversing all this stuff that's been important to a lot of people, is that shining the light on how important it actually is to us? Ah, okay. Right? Yes, because we haven't really had to think about it for a while, have we? Especially if you're white and male and then white and female and so on and so forth and straight. You don't, we can take these things for granted. And so now we're starting to realize how important they were, right? All things, all sorts of things. Okay, wide swing, wide swing. Okay. So it's waking all of us up, you guys. It's waking all of us up to well, I mean, a lot of us have been like aware, um, and working on things, but not with this much passion, I'll tell you that. Is that true? Okay. Okay. So are you basically lighting a fire under the arse of humanity? Oh, interesting. Okay. So they're lighting a fire under our arses. Yes, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Stinkers. Were we all involved though? We all plan to help do this. Just a reminder, we all plan to be involved. Yes, we did. Look, good for us, you guys. Everyone who's here I mean, the souls that are here right now, we chose to be here during this pretty difficult time, correct? Although I mean, we haven't seen anything, you guys. Obviously, there's been some really way more horrific times on Earth, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's keep that in perspective too. It's just that we can see how that all started now, can't we? Yeah. Oh yeah. Big wide swing on that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Will Will 45 impose restrictive, harsh policies during this current term? No. So the if yes was, will it lead the right wing to shift more towards the middle in terms of human rights? Ah, okay. Yes. But the we won't have to go through like harsh policies set in place. Like, will we have to go through and witness harsh policies actually get put in place? No. Okay. So is all the weeds right now, is this just a bunch of empty threats? Ah, okay. Yes. I hope so. I hope so. Are you just telling us that to stay calm? No. Okay. All right. Okay. Are the Democratic leaders currently doing anything to overturn 45's inauguration? No. Are is there a governing body outside of the United States currently looking at this? Yes. Okay. Is that where it's gonna have to come from? Yes. Is, Biden and Harris involved in that in helping them? Yes. Are there Republicans helping that too? Yes. We're entertaining new ideas, that's all we're doing, and I don't think this is new information for anybody. There's just some confirmation. Okay, yeah, they're like, "Yes." There's just some confirmation here. So again, we're gonna be responsible adults though and use the information just to help us cope right now, okay? and just keep our expectations in check because we have to let this thing play out the way we need to let it play out. Okay. All right. Will the current state of political craziness cause many people who didn't vote realize the danger of 45's presidency? Yeah, they started swinging yes right away. They were kind of swinging both ways and then they started swinging yes right away. If yes, will they realize that they have to participate? Yes. Will they participate in enough numbers to make a difference? Yes. Great. Will there ultimately be governmental, like US government revisions because of all of this? Okay, wide swing yes on that. Okay. So basically, I think we've asked this before. This is why it's occurring to me, or I heard somebody else talking about this. So basically, oh, let's ask this, you guys. I think we're doing I'm going to do a recorded with the SGs for the founding fathers, with the founding fathers. Okay. We've already done a call out for questions for those, but if you still have them, it's in our community tab, I believe. Yes, I think it is. And so are our founding fathers kind of in on this situation? Okay, really wide swing on that. Okay. So the founding fathers realize that there are holes in the Constitution? Yes. Okay. Are they was 45's, and we've done a couple episodes on 45 soul contract, you guys, and it's very helpful. In fact, I probably will go back and re-listen to those. Is his soul contract, I think this is where these questions came from. Is his soul contract meant to show where all the holes are in our Constitution? Yes. Okay. So that we can tighten them up for the future? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, good. Hopefully that's good. All right, let's see. All right. Did 45 intentionally leave his hand off the Bible during the oath? Yes. If yes, was Melania trying to urge him to do so? Was she trying to urge him to keep his hand off? Is that what you mean? Was Melania trying to urge 45 from keep was she trying to prevent him from keep putting his hand on the Bible? No. Did she want him to put his hand on the Bible? Yes. I did ask my husband about that, and he says there's been other inaugurations where they have not put their hand on the Bible. So I don't know how he knew that, but so was it required of him to put his hand on the Bible? No. Okay. All right. Yes, absolutely. You guys, there's a request, and I'll ask the SGs to do it too. There's a request to send love and protection to the bishop who was so brave on Tuesday. Talk about resistance. Way to go. What a beacon of light, right, guys? Can you guys do a whole bunch of hearts? Everybody just like project your love and think about her tonight, and all the undocumented and anybody who's just send them as much love as possible. She's not being treated very nicely. I mean, what a guy, what a president, what president acts like that? Ugh. Okay, that I had a Karen moment. And I don't mean Karen, I just mean me, Karen. I had an ego moment there. Okay. Yes. Can you guys please, from our community here, we would like to ask that Archangel Michael please send a big protection bubble and put it around the bishop who talked very kindly, by the way, and did her job. Um, you can tell how I feel about that. Can you please send a big, huge protection bubble around her and help her feel the love that we're sending her, please? Thank you. Great. You guys, I just love this. We're doing this together as a community. So we're basically, we just, three things we just sent, like basically did a little prayer group together, just in a different way. So totally amazing, you guys. Totally amazing. Okay. When the bishop was directing her speech to 45, he looked like he didn't care. Yeah, I think he looked like he was mad. He did look like he didn't care. He's really good at doing that, isn't he? Did 45 listen to what she had to say? No. Did he is that because he's a narcissist? Yes. Was he more just sitting there seething? Yes. So you know how if you're seething, you can't hear anything? The whole group, did you guys see the clip of the whole group? It was priceless. It's almost like you guys, if you haven't seen it, you really should go look at it because it was almost like we got to see them almost get a spanking, like all of the whole group, they just sat there like, "How dare you tell us we should be nice to people?" Oh my gosh, it was like she was talking to kindergartners. I don't know. I don't know. And then he, of course, he sends out this tweet, which now, ay, 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 ay. Wow. Okay. All right. Sorry, a little Karen interjection there. Okay. So did 45 care about what she was saying? No. Okay. He was just more mad. Yes. Okay. Did I see it. Okay. Were there many MAGAs that were concerned that 45 didn't put his hand on the Bible? Oh, good question. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes. And I kind of wonder how they feel about the whole bishop thing. Like, she's a bishop. They were at that service to get some guidance. Like, why were they at the service if they didn't want guidance? You know, that's what you go to service for, isn't it? To get guidance from someone who has a relationship with God? Very interesting. So, good question about the MAGAs being disturbed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're hopefully they're seeing a lot of stuff. Okay. Did Harris mouth the words, be patient, justice is coming in the CBS news clip on inauguration day? What? She did? So, okay, let me just be clear about this. So, did Harris tell us to be patient, justice is coming? Yes. And I saw in a comment, let me see if I can pull it up real quick without taking too much time, that Biden said in a farewell remarks at the airport. I don't know if anybody heard this. I just saw somebody make a comment about that. He finished in a positive tone and he said, this is the comment, we are on the cusp of real change. Did Joe Biden say that when he was at the airport? Yes. Was that a message of was that a positive message to basically be patient, justice is coming? Okay. Yes. Like, why would he say that? We are on the cusp of real change, like in a positive tone. So I don't know if anybody else heard that. We are internet sleuths for sure, you guys. Um, and then someone said, yes, that was his exact words, almost the same words you got. Oh, and somebody was talking about that's the same another medium had gotten those exact words. And then apparently when he was at church, when he was at in South Carolina at a black church last Sunday, this person said Biden almost screamed, and I don't know if he was singing or what. I'm not going anywhere. Or no, he must not have been singing, but he said, I'm not going anywhere at that church. Did he say that? Yes. Okay. And then and then he said so this is the person who's writing this comment, but this time he followed with, "I'm not kidding," which he does that, like, "Are you serious?" or "I'm not kidding." Did he say, "I'm not kidding"? See? I don't know, it's an interesting, right, guys? Big swing on that. Okay. Okay, so it's 20 after. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Sweet. Okay, let's see. Again, can you guys give me I'm going to the chat. Can you guys give me a thumbs up or a heart? Send me hearts or something so I know if you guys are feeling good about this. Are you going to leave this session feeling good? Okay. But not like I'm not even trying to get your hopes up. I just really want you to feel good spiritually. Just to know that there's way more going on than meets the eye, right? Even if for whatever reason it doesn't happen, who knows? We're just going to keep talking about it. It's all we can do. We're just going to keep talking about it. And okay, I'm glad. Thank you so much, you guys. I want to we're just going to keep talking about it and learning from it and talking about it and learning from it. That's all we can do. And I think is that kind of what's expected of us right now? Okay, okay. They're like, "Yes." Okay. So is that what you would like us to be doing is just stay in community, talking about, the bigger picture type of thing, learning as much as we can? Yes. Okay. 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 Let's see. Did Biden actually tell 45, "I know what you did"? Oh, I heard that too, you guys. We must have been listening to the same person. "I know what you did, and we are coming for you." Ooh, was that in the limo? I heard it was in a limo. Yes. Okay, they're confirming it was yes. "I know what you did, and we are coming for you." Oh boy, I'd want to be a fly on that seat for that. Okay. Can whatever bad things 45 and his cronies do while in control of DC and the country be reversed once they're out? Yes. Yes. Okay. Actually, you guys, I think it wasn't the GOP, it was the FOT or somebody. It's the union or the collective of the police officers. They have actually requested that immunity be stricken, but I don't think they can do that. I think he's got full power on that, so we'll see what happens, but they've requested it, and they've denounced his presidency now, so a little too late, but hello. But, we're all learning now, we're all learning. Okay. And about the message it sends out about how people can treat police officers now, not good, not good, right? Okay, so let's see. Does 45 have classified documents that are hidden? Yes. If yes, does the government know where they are? Yes. If yes, will they get them back? Yes. And I'm going to throw this in there totally for entertainment purposes only because I'm curious. Are they in a casket? That's all I'm going to say. I've heard people talking about that. And maybe we've asked here already. Apparently, they're inside of a casket. All right, we'll let you decide what you think about that. Um, will JD be the 48th POTUS? No. They're not totally swinging. I mean, they're swinging, but not like okay. So let me ask again. Will I don't even want to say his full name, but I don't know how much stuff is going to get censored on here. All I know is the guy from Google was sitting in that room in the inauguration. So Same with Tim Cook. Bummer. Bummer, man. I got all Apple products. Okay, so will JD Vance be the 48th POTUS? No. Will he be the 47th POTUS? No. I guess that would be impossible, right? Will he ever be POTUS? No. Okay. Is it still in Kamala Harris's sole contract to be POTUS in this decade? Yes. Is anything gonna get in the way of her being POTUS? No. Yay. Go Kamala. See my little card up there? That's from one of our angel card readings. Sitting right there. Okay. Are entities from other dimensions visiting this one? Wide swing, yes. If yes, are they interfering in events in this dimension? No. Let's say this. Are they interfering in negative ways? No. Are they assisting? Yes. Okay. All right. So, last question on politics before moving to personal questions. So, I've got like a little list of personal questions, and I think we'll probably stop collecting them. 1,000 people here, you guys. Yay. We'll probably stop collecting them so that we can end. And, we'll keep coming back. We'll keep coming back, especially we're going to have a lot to talk about. I will not leave us now. I need you guys just as much as I need you. We need to talk to the SGs together. I need them just as much as you do. And I need you guys just as much as you like this community. So, okay, let's see. Was Melania intentionally wearing a hat by the Hamburglar because Donnie loves McDonald's? Oh my God. Was she intentionally wearing a hat by the Hamburglar? They're saying yes. Okay, did you guys see that picture? It's a good thing I can pull these things up quick now. Did you guys see the picture? Oh, wait, hang on. I think I sent it to people, but I didn't keep a copy for myself. You have to see it. Let's see if I can. Did you guys? Isn't that amazing? Look at that. That is just some hamburger. Oh my gosh, if we don't laugh, we are going to cry. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. You like how the SG said yes? That she did she really want to be the hamburglar? Yes, she did. And it was awesome because he had a hard time kissing her like around it, he's like trying to Oh, all right. Enough of that childlessness, childishness. Okay, personal. You guys, I'm talking to my SGs. There's some hair on it. Can you please take a look at this list here and tap into all the spirit teams of those who are asking questions here? So I'm just going to ask them to collectively answer your questions. Or I'm asking them to call in the spirit teams now so that I don't have to do that individually. Okay, awesome. Okay, so now I haven't even read the questions, you guys. I just want to point out, as I usually do, because please just be careful about not asking questions that might be difficult for you to hear the response if they give you an answer that is not what you were hoping to hear. Okay. So I just deeply, deeply care about making sure that everybody who's asking if they're harder questions, that you're okay. Okay. So please, just take care. All right. We'll send you hearts. Okay. All right. So Sherry, if everybody could send Sherry some hearts, please. Sherry wants to know if her late husband is around her. Oh, big time. Big time. Is this Sherry's husband? Nice. Aw, nice. Can you give her a big hug, please? And in fact, all the spirit teams, yep. Oh, right away. Sherry, right away. He's got the energy going on. Did you see that? Like right away. He just went boom, popped the hug out. Usually when I ask at the SGs for a hug, they're like, okay. He just went like this. Bark. Big hug for you, Sherry. Big hug. All right. Denise, is my highest alignment into 5D to move to North Carolina this year? Oh, wow. Yes. Again, obviously use your free will, okay? Obviously. If it feels good, then follow it. If it doesn't feel good, then, a few steps back, type of thing. So just keep moving the steps forward that feel good. Denise, do I have a soul contract to be lovers with Mike F? What? Wow, big swings. Big swings, Denise. Sounds like you're on the right path. And here's the thing, you guys you're asking these questions, but as you know, we're working on all of us, myself included, because I don't always have to ask the SGs, right? So we don't have to have these things. Our intuition can tell us, right? And the way your intuition tells you is if that something feels good, you keep moving in that direction. The minute it doesn't feel good, you back up a little bit and go, wait a minute. And then keep moving in that direction and back up and keep moving in that direction. So if it feels good, that's at least it's as simple for me as that. If it feels good, you're moving in alignment with your contract. If it doesn't feel good, then you're not. Okay. So it could be in your soul contract right now, Denise, um, at the moment. And then maybe, who knows, at some point it changes. You know what I mean? So that's amazing. Keep going with it, it sounds like. Okay. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. So I'm very, me and my butchering of names. Ivalisi, I apologize. Was the dizzy spell I experienced today energetic? Oh, yes. If no, was it due to something physical? No, but again, please check that out. Okay. Don't use this obviously as medical advice. I know you won't, but so was it due to low blood pressure? No. Okay. Because sometimes that makes me dizzy. That's why I was asking about that. Okay. All right, good intuition. Tapping in, seeing if it's, for being energetic. So kind of interesting. Um, Candy, will I find my love in 2025? Okay, Candy, this is what I'm talking about. So no. If yes, does she live in my state? So no. Okay. So Candy, I hope that doesn't feel hard. I hope that doesn't feel bad to hear that. Okay. So if you guys can send lots of hearts, please, up to Candy. And plus, everybody can just feel all the hearts because I know that maybe doesn't feel good to hear that. Okay. Island, I had an orb come flying into my room. Wow. Dive into my body and light me up from the inside. Wow. Is this a natural thing? What? Yes. Is it a positive thing? Yes. Does this happen to all of us? What? Yes. See, I'm learning as much as you guys are. Yes, apparently it does. Was Island just much more aware because of like maybe higher intuition or something? Ah, okay. Yes. Okay. So is this like a healing? I keep going like this, you guys, because of the way I'm positioned. I can tell that it just feels a little stuck. Um, and plus I'm trying to get you so you can see it, see the rods too. So are these orbs, are they here to help heal, like just help support us physically? Oh, interesting. Yes. And are they always around all humans? What? Okay. Yes. Would humans typically call them orbs? Okay, so they're just like little balls of light basically? All right. Is that coming from you guys to give us um just whatever support we need for, managing on Earth? Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. An island is just more he or she has that is just really in tuned and picks up on that. Wow, cool. Yes. Very cool. So very positive thing. It sounds like it's happening to all of us. All right, Christine, will my guides help me to manage my mom's property, renting and receiving the income and rent? Yes, definitely ask for it. Definitely ask for it. Okay. So if she asks, will they help her in a positive way? Yes. Okay. So this is a good thing for her to be doing? Yes. Okay, cool. All right. We will not be collecting. Okay, so we have several more questions to answer, but we're not going to be collecting any more tonight, okay, you guys? Thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to buzz through these other ones here. Okay. Susie Q, will my spirit guides work with me through tarot cards and or dowsing rods? Is that kind of yes, wide swing on that. Okay. So you would like her to continue calling in the energy basically for that? Yes, and be sure to give permission, right? And ask for what you want on that so they know that you want them to specifically. I'm doing the same thing right now, just slowly giving them permission to start. I'm going to see if I can do it. I'm just slowly giving them permission to start allowing me to maybe see something or hear something, but in a very gentle way. I'm doing it very slow and gentle. So I'll keep you guys posted as that if I can get that to develop. So, all right, Lou, are the flashes of light and shadows I see at night, are those ghosts? Yes. Lou. So Lou, you can already see things. That's what, so is it scary, Lou? Is that something that Lou should be concerned about? No. Okay. If Lou does not want are those entities that Lou can see? Other entities? Okay. Yes. So can Lou ask those entities to go to the light basically if Lou wanted to? Okay. So they're in your space, Lou. So you can basically, I have a video on the channel and it's how to, I actually demonstrated, we did it like for reals in a room at my sister's house. Marsha and Lab, where Lab is right now. And there was an entity in the room I was staying in. I could tell because I wasn't sleeping well, but there we videotaped it and I asked the SGs and you can do the same thing. You don't need the SGs to do that. Okay. So maybe just watch how I did that and you can use similar language. Okay, RR, has my mom who passed away August 4th, 2011 been visiting me? Aw, yes. How sweet. How sweet. Isn't that nice? Can you give RR a big hug? Nice. That one went fast too. Whoop. Awesome. You guys, can you send hearts? It's so hard when we talk about people passing or waiting for a love to come into our lives. It's just, yeah, we can be here for each other for that kind of stuff, sending love and light to each other. All right, let's see. Robin, will my daughter find a job? Let's start with the job. Will my daughter find a job this year? Yes. Will my daughter find love this year? Oh, double score. Yes. Will they be a job and a romance a partner that she is happy with? Nice. Nice. Yes. Kimmy, am I getting accurate messages from my card readings? Great question. That's always nice. Oh, look at that. Wide swings. Good job, Kimmy. You're going. You're doing it. Okay. Bebo, did I have an out of body experience a few years back? Oh, they had to think about that for a minute, but yes, apparently you did. Interesting, huh? Interesting. Okay. Liz, is my brother Matt, who died last August, is Matt doing okay on the other side? Oh, wide swing. Look at that. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so Liz, Matt is doing very well on the other side. And it's not that like if other people like we heard from RR's or JJ, RR's mom, it's not that she's not. It's just that maybe maybe there's something like he just really wanted you to know that. Like, yes, like big time. Yes. Okay, maybe you needed to hear that. So big hearts to Liz, you guys, who lost her brother last August. That was not very long ago. And look at he's already given you a hug. I didn't even ask. Nice. Nice. That's nice. I can feel that one. All right. Thank you. Thank you, brother Matt. Thank you, brother Matt. Cool. Okay, Debbie, was it my spirit guides who yelled at me when I tried to commit suicide? Yes. Wow. Wow. I have a quick story on that too. I didn't try to commit suicide, but I had a moment where I stopped breathing. It was very odd. And I've never asked them that actually. I will come back to I will come back to it, Debbie. Um, it was just like a couple months ago, but I was sleeping and I heard no, like somebody just yelled no. And I think I was laying on my back and I do have a little bit of sleep apnea. I hardly ever sleep on my back because I will stop breathing and I don't want to get a thing. So so I sleep on my side. Anyways, so I stopped breathing and they yelled. So was that you guys yelling no to wake me up? I never asked them that. Oh, it was. Oh yeah, look at I mean, I in my dr I mean, it was just like and it woke me up, they just yelled it really loud. So you got the same thing. That's amazing. Debbie, that's amazing. That's how supported we all are. Everybody is supported the same way, you guys. Look at Debbie. Yes. They were like really wanting to say that. Okay. So was it the okay, so let's get clear though. Debbie wants to be more specific. Was it her spirit guides? Was it you guys, her spirit guides that were yelling at her? Was it her guardian angel? Okay, it was not your guardian angel. Was it God? It was not. Okay, so it was the her two spirit guides? Yes. Big crossover. Yay, Debbie. I'm glad. I'm glad they got you out of that. Big hearts to Debbie, you guys. Big hearts. Big hearts to Debbie. I hope you're feeling better. All right, science. Are the light anomalies on my property interdimensional? I don't know why I couldn't pronounce that. So are the light anomalies on science's property interdimensional? Okay, so they were like swinging yes, and then they switched to no. Are they angelic? Oh, okay. So like it's I don't really interdimensional would have been like spirits basically from another galaxy type of thing, right? Okay. Oh, okay. So they're more are they ghosts? No. Okay, but they are from another realm type of lights? Okay, so they are from another realm, so fun, I think. I think. Oh, goodness. All right. Audrey, do I have a twin flame or a twin soul? Yes. If yes, is it BR? You've identified? Yes. If yes, will we unite? Yes. Well, you'll have to keep us posted on that. Oh my. Do we all have twin flames or twin souls? Oh, we do. Okay. So I don't know. We could do a whole session on twin souls. Should we do a session on twin souls? Okay. All right. I'll do a call out for twin souls at some point. I don't know much about that. Okay. So Leslie, will I get work? So Leslie would like to know if she is on track for finding a job soon. Yes. Yay. Go, Leslie. Danelle, will I ultimately win my case with the Texas Court Appeals? Okay. Danelle, are you going to be okay with that? So they're saying no right now. Now they could be saying no because that might inspire you to take a different action on something. That is something I'm learning. Okay, so are you guys saying no because Danelle, it would encourage some kind of sort of action to be taken by having the no answer? Okay, yes. So if another action was taken, can they win the case with the Texas Court Appeals? Okay, yes. Okay, so it's just in the current energy is saying no, is that correct? Okay, yes. Is it completely, I mean, is it 100% certain that they can't win the case? Okay, so it's not 100% certain. Okay, so I'm learning that when they say no, there's a piece of something at the bottom of these. Um, well, I'm learning that the more I work with these, when they say no, it could be. So if you're working with these, it's just keep working on those questions because it could be that there's something that they're saying no, like right now, if you keep going in the same way you're going, then no, but there's something else that could be done. So always ask those follow-up questions, you guys, if you're continuing to work with asking good questions. Okay. It's just something I'm learning to do too, even though I've been working with them for like 8 years. So it's just because I've never worked with them this much since I've been doing the channel. So, okay. The final question, which is amazing. I don't know how we wouldn't want to end our evening with this question. But do unicorns well, first of all, do unicorns exist? Yeah. Okay, awesome. That's awesome. And do they exist on Earth today? Are they on Earth? No. Are they on Earth invisibly by chance? No. Okay. So no. Will they ever be on Earth again? Oh, wow. Yes. Yes. Will they be on Earth if we move to the 5th dimension? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because in the 5th dimension, we can call up. They're a big swing on that. Okay. All right. In the spirit circle, you guys, we're starting in February to do like a book club um, with Diana Cooper's the Golden Future. So I'm going to actually end with that just because now I'm intrigued. I have not asked them any questions about this Golden Future. And I'm reading the book. So we're going to have lots of fun asking a lot of questions about this. So is the book with Diana Cooper with the Golden Future, is that a legit, like, is that a fiction? No. Okay. Is it nonfiction? Okay. Yes. So did she channel that information from her guides or from some entity? Yes. Okay. So, I mean, is it legit like 2032 that we will start to move into the fifth dimension on Earth? I don't know. We have a lot to explore on this, you guys. Yes. So we have a lot to explore on this because I just can't even, I can't, I just, it's, I'm having a hard time, especially with the way things are right now, right? Getting my head wrapped around that whole concept. So that's going to be really fun. We're going to have fun in February and March, going through that, I think. So, but all right, you guys. So what's going on? I'm in the chat now. I can see you. So, oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, unicorns. Woo. Okay, so we have another person. I'm not going to keep asking questions. I just because I happen to see this, but and I don't want to leave you hanging, but let's see. Because and plus it won't be fair to other people if we said no more questions, but I'm going to take it anyways because I saw it. So NASCAR. Um, did my dad guide me? Did NASCAR's dad guide him or her when they had an NDE? Aw, nice. Isn't that amazing? That so your dad was helping you. That's amazing. That's awesome. Oh, you want to know bad? There you go. So now you know. It's funny. I didn't even see you say that. Obviously, your dad was like, answer this question. Answer this question. Cool. You're reading the book too? Awesome. Nice. Nice. All right. You guys are amazing. I hope this was fun. I hope you left feeling better. Um, awesome. Because that's my goal. Yeah, absolutely, Cheryl. Cheryl, I'm so glad he came through. That's amazing. Cool. You missed the whole show? Oh, it's just yeah, it'll get posted right away. It'll get posted right away, so don't worry about it. It'll be up on the channel, so anybody can watch it. Yep. As soon as we close out, it goes right up there. So, oh wow. Aw, thanks, you guys. Thank you. I don't have my flashlight tonight. I need to get my flashlight. Yep. We love doing this, so it's so fun that anybody joins us. So we appreciate it. So, and my goal and Marsha's goal and Lob's goal is that everybody, feel a little closer to spirit, feel a little closer to, oh, thank you so much. Feel a little closer to just, you know, feeling good on earth, and finding your listening and trusting your own intuition. You don't really need anybody else to, yes, keep visualizing Kamala Harris standing in her rightful place. Absolutely. Absolutely. Try not to get too caught up with all the weeds. Try not to get too caught up. Oh, Gary. Oh, Gary, thank you. Oh, big hugs. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'd really try not to get caught up in too much of the weeds. Oh, so I should just hang out here and you guys will keep donating. That's so sweet. I didn't realize that was going to happen. No, that's so nice. I get it. I mean, it's so nice. It's not expected though, only because I know a lot of people, can't necessarily afford it. But for those, thank you so much. That's very, very sweet. That's very kind. Yep. Our soul tribe. Totally. I it feels so good to be able, mama la, mama la. Next live. That's a good question. I actually went live 3 times this week. One time in the spirit circle. I think I had coffee. Didn't we have coffee on Sunday? And then we did MLK and then tonight. So we have to look this I've asked the spirit circle for recommendations on times and days. And so we did 4 Wednesdays at 7:30. So I'm going to go back into looking at the recommendations that they made and see we might try a different time and day and just see where we tap into more people. What is a better time and day? And so we might test it out in February, test out a different time and day. But My guess is we're gonna try to do one once a week, if not every other week at the least. So, oh, Candace, welcome to the Spirit Circle. Yay! You guys are amazing. All right, you guys have an awesome day. Again, try not to get caught up in the weeds. I'm going to come on. I mean, you guys are helping me so much get through this experience that anytime I feel like poop, anytime my shit shield has like been boom, 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 then I will, you'll be seeing me because I'll be on here talking about stuff that's bugging me, I'm sure. So, I will do so I'm kind of keeping the pulse on things. So, and if you ever want me to come on, if especially those in the spirit circle, if you ever need me to come on and just chit chat with you guys, if you just let me know. You just put a comment somewhere and we'll get it. So, but I kind of got a good pulse on just paying attention to what's going on. So, yep, you guys are amazing. All the hugs, I know, is totally awesome. And we had like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 hugs tonight from all different kind of spirits, didn't we? Yes, I am gonna be working on different emojis because those little square ones are weird. So now that I can see them, I am totally gonna do a shield. Yeah, we're gonna do lots of shields. I'll do different colored shields and stuff like that. Yep. We should do cats and mugs and yep. Yeah, shit shield t-shirts, absolutely. We just are starting. We're gonna have a mug shop for sure. Probably some stickers. So I'm just starting to design some of those things with lots of stuff that come up here. It'll be kind of fun. Oh yeah, hamburglar. We need to have a hamburglar mug now. Uh, hey, we got to keep it fun. It's not about picking on anyone. It's just keeping it a little fun. Oh, Kaju. To get rid of Kaju, can you guys please, I hope I'm saying that right, Kaijo. Can you guys please send big, big hearts to Kaju? Apologies if I'm not pronouncing that right for the depression. You guys, is Kaju ever going to get rid of the depression? Okay. Big swings, yes. Big swings, yes. If you guys, if I've experienced a bit of depression. It's awful. Anxiety, it's awful. So can you feel all the hearts and love coming your way? I'm so sorry you're experiencing that and anyone else here who's experiencing that. Yep, it's so hard. Look at all the love you're getting. Aw, that's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, oh, Lob loves your handle. Oh, yeah, depression totally does suck, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, you've experienced I know, it's awful. It's awful. I've been on an antidepressant for a long time. Aw, thanks you guys. We got a new Sylvia, thank you so much, and Karina, welcome to the Spirit Circle. Karina. Um, we have a Karina in our family, spelt a little different, but I have a great her name is Karina. Yeah, depression is awful. Yeah, I've been on an antidepressant for a long time, so long time. Runs in our family too. Aw, no flash. Oh, you're so sweet, Joanna. No flashlight needed. Well, I could just hang out with you guys all day. Yeah, I actually did do YouTube Premium myself just recently, actually. It's really, really worth it. Yeah, it is paralyzing. I know. Depression is paralyzing. It really is. Yep. So Linda's been on antidepressants, and there's probably Kaju probably is tried a whole bunch of things. We've got some folks in our family who really have a hard time too. So we get it that it's not an easy fix. Medication happened to work for me. Um, Depression is very lonely. It is very lonely. Depression and anxiety. Yep. So you got a lot of people who understand. you know? Yep, never understood it until I experienced it. It's true. It's so true. It's very hard to understand it until you experience it, you know? Yep. So look at all the at least you have, having people who understand and, was 1,000% debilitating, could not walk 10 feet. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I've never had it that like that. Yep. Be sure the antidepressant is the right dose. It's often given at too small of a dose. Yep. Good points. So you're getting some suggestions in here. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's interesting about a dark entity. It's only been a couple weeks, but it's been feeling lighter. You'll have to check out when he has his next live video. Okay, very good. Very good. So, um, and I don't, I want to be careful here because it very well could be a chemical imbalance. Absolutely. But there could be other things going on. So it's always good to explore that. So you guys, Kaju, is this besides continuing to explore medical treatment, is there an entity that might be attached? Okay. So there is something that is so that's not a scary thing. Don't it happens to all of us. It happens to me. I got to clear them quite a bit. You can definitely go to John Binney. I don't know what that is. It's probably on YouTube. But you can also ask that, and it'll be interesting to see. Everybody can do this. If you start to feel energy, you're like you just start to feel heavy. It never occurred to me until I started exploring this stuff that this could be happening, right? And so sometimes there's spirits around us and they like to, especially if we've been through grief, if we've been through trauma, we have a lot of energy that they tend to like stick to us. I don't know how to explain it without it being like scary or anything, but they tend to, they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna hang out on that person for a while," and they suck our energy and they make our lives harder. So maybe it's not, So one way to do that is to just kindly ask them to leave and go directly to the light. That's exactly what I did on that video, you guys, the clearing. And while I'm doing that clearing for that, you could try just asking if you have any entities attached to you to leave, please leave, kindly leave and go directly to the light. Do not attach to anybody else. And, just go into the light. Go into the light. But you are not welcome here. I will say you are not welcome here. You're not welcome in my space. It's hard enough to be on earth. You can also do like I do this, like cut the cords. If you have any kind of energy cords, and I'll say I kindly what do I say? I just kindly ask that we disconnect our cords. If I have a bad experience with somebody, I'll do that because you'll have a cord, an energy cord connected, an invisible one. It's kind of, it's just things I've learned. I don't know. So you can disconnect. This is what I say. I respectfully disconnect my cords and I will I don't know. Someone told me to do that. There might be other ways to do it, but just like from the neck. So yeah, so not to say that that's gonna solve the depression issue, but hey, why not? It's something, right? It's just something to try because you don't know, they could be sucking on your energy, making it worse anyways, So not in a nefarious way, but just a way that they're just, they're having their own experience, So, all right, well, I could probably sit here all night and talk to you guys. So, yeah, go watch Dana Somatic Money. She had a great message for today. She's really helpful with just, yeah, you guys are given good suggestions. Yep, call on God. He will truly help you 100%. Absolutely. Ask for what you want. We have to continue to ask for what we want. Kajay, if you haven't asked specifically for them to give you complete, you want this to be done. You're done with this experience. I don't know how long it'll take. I asked to be done with my experience with hot flashes and it took 5 years. So but I still trust that they were guiding me. So it's hard, isn't it? Yep, it's totally okay to demand your privacy from intruders in your space. Absolutely. You have boundaries. Set your boundaries. All right. You can ask Archangel Michael to take the attachment to the light. Love it. That's perfect. Love it. All right, you guys. Oh, is sage a closed practice? I don't know what that is. Is sage a closed practice? So oh yeah, you're right, Gary. Empaths also take on the dark energy of others if you don't set boundaries and protect your own aura. Yep. The prayer that Karen does before readings will also help for the same. Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. And somebody else, what did I hear today? Somebody else said something. Oh, I was listening. I can't remember who it was now, but they were saying because she's an empath and light worker, that we tend to yeah, we just take on so much energy and we take on responsibility of things that's not ours and sometimes can be abused because of those things. So we just have to be really careful. What does sage Oh, so how does sage work? I think you mean sage. I actually just bought some. It's in the kitchen, but sage is just like it's a bundle of sage basically, like sage. Like the herb sage, right? And so I think that's what you're asking, and you light the end and it just sizzles a little bit and it's just a little smoky. But yeah, apparently it does. I don't really know the science behind it or if it must be a clearing thing, right? Because people will say to use night night. People will say, yeah, morning coffee. See you for morning coffee. Yeah, people will use sage to clear. So any of those kind of things. Okay, look at all the suggestions, you guys. Red bracelets with an evil eye on it. Cool. Anything that makes you feel protected, you know? Anything that makes you smudging smoke, cleanses the area from bad energy and spirits. Yep, exactly. Exactly. So there's just anything that helps you feel protected, and then just making sure you just keeping the lines of communication open with, especially your spirit guides, and just keep asking for what you want and asking for them to do it in your highest and best interest. So, all right, you guys are amazing. Keep sharing ideas. Go for it. I got to get going though. My husband's probably hanging out in the hallway waiting for me to get done. He went to Costco. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you at coffee tomorrow. Have a good one. Stay out of the weeds as much as you can. All right. We've got this. Take care. Bye bye.